1. 2 goals to 1. Hatsefok scored first. And Asante Kotoko Ebetekano Esansu Enya the winner. Hatsefok Eshe a perfect goal. Referee disallow for offside. It was a perfect goal. There was no reason the referee shouldn't have given that one. A perfect goal. And a phobia, a share. Referee no, say bono and offside. Then on benya penalty. But Mohamed Camara last season some kaya Diana Stars benya penalty over Bayara. Obiani referee also munyamano. Yehu no ache ball no. And was sign so ache sa penalty. Now he made a terrible error. I'm sure say penalty save no are compensating for the error because Gona has a share no. Hamza Issa scored the first goal, but it was a terrible error from Asante Kotoko's number 1 goalkeeper Mohamed Camara. How he couldn't grab that one and hold it. No Jemu Emomba connected ball at the toilet no. A shocking, disappointing, and no Ebwa Emma the Continental Club Masters. Eddie Kunim and that's almost said the first goal. So Hatsefok scored the first goal from that mistake of goalkeeper Camara. Then one a second goal no. And so Ebaya and I say Asante Kotoko etekano through Peter Amidu Aqua eteka Edma Asante Kotoko and Sana finally Kwame Poku brought the winning goal at the Ama Asante Kotoko in a very difficult game. Very difficult game. The first half belonged to Accra Hatsefok and Sahas taking the chances in the first half. Nasa commission 2 or 3. At least the Phobians should and could have scored 2 or 3 in the first half, but Haas did not take their chances. Accra Hatsefok one more antiki one chances no chances a buying no mobotugu chance a buying no mobotugu and then after Camara made that terrible error or Safi also back to the game na or certain game no so kakra and eventually he saved a penalty that could have drawn parity for Accra Hatsefok. Penalty as a has about 1-2 no. Abranten Ebomodin Echesa penalty no. Kotoko started on a wrong foot. How a coach, as you said, the team no, clearly na difficult, Papa, because he started Patrick Asiedu as the right wing forward. Patrick Asiedu started game no playing the number 7 role. It's number 7, and he named him say, "I'm any position a branch position or struggle to adjust to that particular position." So when he started Asiedu as the right wing, it was always going to be very difficult for Asante Kotoko. So Francis Aqua ebo the number 3. Number 2, now Lord Amwa. What a performance from Lord Amwa. Even though he's not fully fit, Lord Amwa he's getting back. He's getting back to the best, you know. Then Samba and Zakaria Fuseni ebo 4 and 5. Samba Zakaria Fuseni. Yes, Zakaria committed a penalty, but I'm not sure it is one of those penalties because the player be and yard or committee, you know. A shot from afar or turning the body, you know. Now we're being in some and a bono ever permanence echo to so I call a penalty. But thank God and thank his stars, ni goalkeeper no SAV penalty Edemano. So Zakaria penalty no committee, you know, a topical issue being because Camara saved that particular situation for him. In the game, Seth Kojo started as number 6. On a branch Didi Manuel Chipe and 2 midfielders of Kotoko. On the wings, Marika Kacho say right side, you know, na Patrick Asiedu and a left. Peter Amidu Aqua. Then 2 strikers. Enti Kwampoku playing as number 9, not 10 no. I branch Didi Abetamwa. And Abet really struggled to assert himself a game no until such changes in the Abetamwa. Echo ball. The position as a winger or cover that wing's position, you know. Now extremely difficult for Abet Amwa to do anything meaningful in the game. Hatsefok on their side, Yakasa has here goalkeepers. So anytime first choice goalkeeper, Black Stars number 1 goalkeeper, Benjamin Asare, Eni Obiano, has are in trouble. And clearly, Sherry Sharp Debbie America, we don't young killing the confidence, but the fact of the matter is Sherry Shaibono and yet has a folk standard. Eti other post numa untimi nyajuma West Petty so by Ediama Accra has a folk. One etimno Sheriff has struggled throughout the game. Or struggle sir and or consider that to go Sheriff Shaib, then Emmanuel Mankwa and a branch editing at the Ranford Mensa. Now two centre backs no a branch editing at the PK a boy and no PK and no ball Canadian Adam Ekano Yamaba has we don't understand how coach decided say we can no say be every game no akofa sometimes your coach is here with job but we are almost on our coaching course but when him coach is here show so otiki Kevin says be out of the game PK Ephraim Emma former King Faisal a player eba ebi room unfortunately former King Faisal player no buy no to me am ejuma no am farmer the Continental Club Masters obey mistake Krana Kotoko and the Koteka Hussein Mohamed had a fantastic game. Hussein had a fantastic game. Oh boy pa Kwesi Asma started or middle Kwesi Asma started here and up front na Isa enterprising one substitution a force major a hard to focus pa a branch editing at the Mauli Wayo enya injury no free no Mauli Wayo on the 31st minute and a Mauli Wayo a free man Martin Kakari ababe realm Mauli Wayo was troubling Asante Kotoko papa game no trouble Kotoko na or has Asante Kotoko ye pa but Mauli Wayo Ipra Ephraim and I know her heart of because that has attack in Nano, Aquaco Jano Soa. Almost every attack be on Mobile Piano. It was through the effort of Abrante at the Maliwayo, and then he could not continue on the 31st minute. And Abrante, if we give him one end to me and Twasso. Asante Kotoko equalized at about 52nd minute. 52nd minute. And a Pitami Duakwa, ya no Waji man of the match. Pitami Duakwa, who has been adjudged as the player of the match. One etekano otekana anchakra has a substitution Kwesi Asma Frima Theophilus Collinson eba ebi remu wamotekano 1-1 and a Kwame Poku Beye at the second goal Edma Asante Kotoko Kwame Poku scored the second goal for Asante Kotoko after say Kotoko etekana anchakra so 54th minute 52nd minute Kotoko teka 54th and I Kotoko eteki lead na one more at the game na echo 2-1 na Mami Infantu said the second half belonged to Asante Kotoko, the first half belonged to Accra Folk. Game has a bono first half no coach Didi Dramani and the boys no in the second half one end to me and replicate this idea no to me are more close to anything that they did in the first half. And only the entire because the team unya chances are make use of the chances. How to folk chances on unya first half. They could have scored 2 or 3. And your opponent no ebem sen krana. What take lead no and we shall result no budabem. But they kept Kotoko in the game with their profligacy in front of goal. Now has any clinical in front of goal. And the market it means our confidence in a bemuno. But the bracket ebemu take lead and has came back very, very strong. And in fact, some go na refinance. Actually, when we do the extended version, we'll have a lot of time to talk about that. Sometimes your referee, yana a difficult to papa, and this is the goal. This is the goal. How the referee decided that this is an offside. Assistant referee, one say, one lifted the flag now because he's a ball to 3 months and we'll pay the flag. No, one lifted flag. No, there's no offside situation here. But be a ball that the ball clearly deep player. No, Mokai Real Madrid and Bayern Munich 2 seasons ago Champions League semi-final. Branch did Jose good. Born in Lydia and son across no and once cross the baby there and now to me ekoje offside and so one edge offside Pitami do akwa the man of the match omama ni TCL TV kakraka pa na remember me Kotoko driver na me ka cheze nko karim enya baby vanto eti Pitami do akwa TCL TV as man of the match and the entire Kotoko players celebrate with him. Of course he's a wonderful player. Maybe Abrante season ebano obeko Germany omo emfama Asante Kotoko ombeton for ombeton akwa either say Hamburg and say bebia na wakwa to so e de afrio. So eventually has ebe season game no ebe dictate the pace ebe all the passing has ebe ball ne pass the cover. But unfortunately for crowds of folk, now Kotoko goalkeeper I recover from that early mistake now. Oh yeah, 20th minute mistake no I recover. It's your failure. Nani na akoye has a ball but one channel has a ball one channel. I was addressing the referee's offside call. It is about time your referees oh yeah omeka say VAR. Ni VAR. But ni referees omo di ball ni. So assistant referee had no business lifting his flag. Say, boy, you look at baby a born war. She baby a connection in free bar. She player na okoka born to no baby ojina. And the referee as at this moment on peja flag bia. But has a share born we na what me I decided a born offside. It changed the complexion of the game. But penalty also most one a ball penalty man mangwa. Nasani a penalty. And grand more area and crabo area ball. Player, ye penalty, you 2 1 step edge nature. Chese udi mbopao. Ye penalty now 2 just 1 step edge nature. Chese, would this a ball? Oh, but what them? Look at his step, and he did not even take a spot, maybe or call left or right side. Through the middle, the goalkeeper had not dived, and the goalkeeper nyane sir. Or diving you or went in order. Where the order such as a bono. There was no power, there was no direction. There was no power, there's no direction. And at this point in time, Haas could have put parity. Kasabra me no kasa yeguso ball penalties and I say yeah 12 games so. But unfortunately, when to me amfa bono amfa ntwatrim. After that, na to omo has chances omunya ye nyina ba kokura ni wa account e de ma omo. Omo create chance. My commentator says something. I say, a grass of folk, a grass of as a bonnet, or yours, Debbie, or Munye serious. Baby on Bob on a vino. It was very, very, very bad. The last 2 President's Cup, Kotoko has Abunyana has Asha Kotoko. The last 2 are Kotoko has Abunyana has Ashe. But this time, Asante Kotoko, Edin Kudim over the Continental Club Masters. Wamo Aje, the 2025 President's Cup played in honor of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Gonja de Shekrunkrum ya ene one president of the nation on the it is a trophy that is played to honor the president, to honor the sitting president, and it is not the first time, it is not going to be the last time yabeko swabo as far as bona yadiashe president munyam de yabeko swana yabo this particular trophy. Eti game na bana ye Kotoko afa 2-1 win and omo winning cup na say His Excellency eko na wakwakoye the presentation of the medals ede ama both teams has ebabeji even though they have lost because it is an invitational cup on babeji na omo wia Kotoko so abeji omo de no aha ya na si na mpeno kroma ye ade no motu di president echi bibribe on say ya be kick off from anyi ba we di omo president nko aba to the extent that his AD camp is not even there. And that's a security breach and the ujina nechi ndezo ujina ho as any AD camp ni jina nechi aha has ebabeji wonum ede na and one Asante Kotoko age e kire nyame adoma ya be adwuma pi maka cho say Eberu game no mo we'll analyze Zito's first half performance, we'll analyze Didi's first half performance, then second half and then Zito or the we need battle over Zito over Didi Zito ebeje second half ni na be boy what happened. We'll do all of that and then we'll conclude on that and let you know say the game na ankasa esi ekowie. Kudos to Asante Kotoko for emerging victors. Yentimi emfa course no mfa nche nyame admachina yeah be start kra be di kan amamu opportunity na afa mo course ne kakra adwuma course wa hapa nya adwuma keto akra ya me ado akra ye de aka nyina ade beto aso Richard Pepe Suarez na otiminka Emmanuel Usu little